Welcome back, fans, here inside Foley Gymnasium, joined by sophomore and Dante Rivera to start things off in the postgame show. Dante, a great performance for you. You just found out you tied your career high in points at 34, matching your performance against Castleton in that record-setting performance of the three-pointers last year. You were 7 for 9 from behind the arc, 11 of 16 from the floor. Talk about what was going so well for you here this evening.
Coach told me I had to play like a leader, so I just had to do it. He told me I need to score the ball. He told me not to take any bad shots. I just didn't.
Looking at things, it seems as though your team has been struggling in the second half of games so far this year. What was the difference with this matchup here tonight against a very tough Southern Maine team?
Our practice focus. In the beginning, in practice, we'll just fool around at the end of the practice. Now we're focused, and we just want to win.
Dante, thank you for your time. Congratulations on tying your career best with 34 points.
Thank you, sir.
Over to assistant coach and Zack Stevenson. Coach, a phenomenal shooting performance by your team here tonight. At one point in the first half, when you had that 17-point lead, you guys were shooting 75% from the floor. You were just under 70% at the break, and then a very dominating second half. Talk about your team's play and what the difference has been over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so, coming into the season, we as coaches didn't want to talk too much about shot selection, but just watching us the past few games, we didn't really like the shots that we were seeing. So we really emphasized that, let's shoot on the outside, after getting into the paint, and then after we get maybe 3-4 ball reversals, and it showed tonight. We got some great open looks, and, we emphasized a lot of shooting and practice every day, and the guys knocked them down.
We've already talked about Dante Rivera, a huge team effort all around. Kevin Henry, a career night for him as well. 17 points, 4 rebounds, solid shooting down the stretch. Talk about what he's been able to contribute to this team over the winter break and how this sets up the depth of this team heading towards the playoff push.
So Kevin is another one, just like Georgie against Keene the other night. Just somebody that's kind of been waiting their turn, and now with our roster the way it is, he's been able to step in and really give us a lift. And he was very heavily recruited by us out of high school for a reason. His mid-range jumper is second to none, and then his defensively, just his ability to take charges, and he rebounds as well as anybody. So that's kind of what we're expecting out of him, and he's over the past few weeks with the more playing time he's really had to grow up, and he's done a great job of that.
Looking at things, it still seems as though foul trouble has been an issue. 3 players with 4 fouls late in the second half. How do you clean that up going into a very tough 3-game road stretch here in the month of January?
I think a lot of their fouls, Gerald and Manny specifically came off second chance of rebounds that we got it. All 5 of us got to make a commitment to rebounding, and then those guys are taking the brunt of it because they're guarding the big guys, and the big guys are the ones getting the rebounds. So we collectively we just got to make sure that we rebound and do a better job of that.
Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the great win here tonight.
Thank you, Dan.